Y'all, today was my first time trying to do these magnetic lashes. And baby, it do not look good. Ugh. I tried my hardest. Baby. It looked like they was cute at first. But now this little part lifting up. Ouch. Like, stop. But anyway, welcome to VeaPeachy's world. I'm going to take these off. What's goody, though, y'all? Hey, Brandy. What's up, my girl? Hey, sissy. Listen, y'all, I call myself trying to do these lashes. They magnetic. Ugh. And baby, I did a terrible job. Hey, man. Oh, my God. Trying to make them curl so they won't look so straight out. Yeah, this ain't really my one, too. But I can't take them off now because they stuck. I keep sending me this. All the work finally off. I'm like, what's going on? Baby, I tried to put these lashes on, and now this glue stuck to this one, so I can't pull it down.
It's on your lid.
Oh, my God! This is why I don't do stuff like this. This is why I just let other people do it. Because I don't know what I'm doing, okay?
Should have let me do it.
Oh, now all of a sudden Tay is a makeup artist out this bitch.
You know, you feel me?
How the
fuck they gotta take this.
I should let him do it. Take what?
Fucking bag.
It's cool. Bitch. What I just dropped? Where my shoes at? Hold on, y'all. Here I come. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I probably ain't. Hello, y'all. What's good? What's goody? Girl, this a real fall up in Ohio. Oh, wait, shit. I didn't turn off my... Hold on, y'all. My face look dry. I gotta put my... Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Make sure I'm school mine. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Let's make sure everything on the up and up as we have rain and power outage. Oh, y'all. All right, we 5 minutes into this thing. It's 5:12. Baby. Hey, y'all. A crazy day. Right? So sometimes, you know how y'all see people's life. You see somebody's life on the outside. Wait, let me rewind. Welcome to VeaPeachy's world. How is everybody? It's only what is me, Brandy, and all the cages up in here. But I'm going to start talking because the replay is going to be something because I got some stuff on my mind and I just want to be able to get it out. Okay, so first of all, I need y'all to pay attention to these lashes. I did my own lashes today. These are magnetic lashes, and I call myself doing them. I know they look rinky dink, but we gonna work with them today. They don't look that bad from a distance, but you know. Oh, you like my little jewelry? I got this from I think Ashley Stewart like some years ago. And like this one, I got this one from Ashley Stewart too. And you see, I did my nails last night. Okay, I did my nails like right after I got out the shower last night. But what's on your eyes? Oh, have they? Okay, it looked better. They was looking crazy, looking straight up and down crazy. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. So I'm calling this Forgiveness Friday. So the reason why I'm calling this Forgiveness Friday is because I think I think that you know how some traumas happen, and they could have been from childhood, they could be from adulthood, they could be from the present, like something happened last week, last month, within the last few years. You know what I mean? And we as people, we have this thing where we don't um we hold on to stuff. Like, we hold on to it. Don't let it go. It festers in our brain. It festers in our heart. You know what I mean? And we just, when we wonder why we have depression and anxiety and all these things that we deal with and hold on to, um, and we don't realize why. And a lot of people, I feel like, and I think that a lot of it has to do with really actually forgiving a person. Sis, can you look up the word forgiveness? Like, what is the actual definition of forgiveness? Can you look that up for me, please? Oh, it's hot, y'all. My car messed up. Usually my car be blowing out hot air by now. As soon as I get in, because Tay had turned my car on and just set it in the front for me. I was in the house at least another 5 to 7 minutes. My car is still cold and I'm on the freeway. This is crazy. The mechanic says thermostat. Life has been lifing for me. Next week, for real, it don't matter whether I'm hurting or not. I got to get on my grind real bad. Forgiveness. Okay, so now, action or process of forgiving or being forgiven. Um, Hold up, she deleted it. She coming back with another one, y'all. So how is everybody? While she coming up with that? Okay. Action or process of forgiving or being forgiven. That is not to ask for forgiveness when she has overstepped. That's not a good what's some jig. How you say the definition of the word in the definition. That is not okay. How about look up forgive? Just forgive. I know, sis. My back hurting. Can you just look up the word forgive? See if that gives us a little bit more context to what the word actually means. And how's everybody doing? How's everything? How's everything? Everything is everything. Everything is everything. What it do? Scared? Tell me what it do? Scared? Hey, what it do? Scared? Tell me what it do? Scared? Okay, forgive, verb, stop feeling anger or resentment towards for an offense, flaw, or mistake. Bam. Okay, that's a perfect definition of forgive. Let me screenshot that. Okay, so like I was saying, as adults, children, or whatever, we go through traumas in our lives. Or we can break it all the way down. It don't necessarily have to be a trauma. It could just be a time in your life where you felt like someone has done you wrong, offended you, just did you some type of way. And you like, this I can't, you don't realize, like, you might forget about it, or it may have happened some time ago, or you be like, well, this really ain't that deep, so I ain't really all that mad about it. But deep down inside, you haven't forgiven them, right? Because the meaning of forgive is to stop feeling anger or resentment towards someone for an offense, a flaw, or a mistake, right? So let me say this. I'm about to give y'all an example. A lot of y'all, of course, didn't know my mother because I wasn't doing YouTube, so y'all didn't get to meet her. My mother was a wonderful person. But when I became grown, and even though I felt like she was a good mother, I resented her in some ways because of certain things that she didn't teach me, right? So when I got my first apartment, I could call her for anything. Ma, how I pay my light bill? Ma, which I know she had kind of already told me, and I watched her over the years do things, but it's different when somebody gives you actual instruction. Okay, when you call them, they're gonna ask for your social. You set it up. You might have to put a deposit. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? When I needed to cook certain things, she knew how to tell me, explained it over the phone. If y'all ever heard me talk about my gravy recipe, I can't make gravy from scratch to save my life. The only time I could do it was when I was on the phone with my mother. And may she rest in peace. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the only time I could do it, right? So, anyway, I felt resentment against her because when it was time for me to, like, I felt like, man, I should have picked college instead of working. I went to another little school. But my mother never drilled college into me. You know what I mean? Um, when it came to picking guys, my mother was like a realist, like, for real. And I was spoiled to death as a child. So, like, my mother always made me feel pretty and always gave me like princess treatment and stuff like that. But it was some things about men she didn't teach me. My mother never had a bunch of men around my sister and I and stuff like that. But one of her boyfriends, his name was Joe, he molested me. And that's this back when my mother was on drugs. You know what I mean? So I know she wasn't in her right mind. You feel me? Um, and that affected me over the years. So I had, even though, like I said, I knew my mother was a great mother, I had some resentment against her. And even though I never treated her that way, it was like a piece that I had to, oh, what the fuck are you doing? It was a piece that I had to come up with for myself in order to forgive her. Because I never like disrespected my mother or anything like that. But it was something that I had to deal with on my own. You know what I mean? And the reason why I was able to deal with it was because what I had to understand was that the things that she did the best she could, and the things that she didn't teach me was because she didn't know. She didn't realize the impact that it had on my life. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't realize that. So my mother really did teach me everything that she could teach me. She gave me all she had. Like me as a mother, I gave Dejan all I had. but I also made mistakes along the way. So what I pray for my son is I know that Dejan has some resentments and some ways that he feel about me. Now this is a conversation that I really want to have with him once he's ready to talk about it. I don't want to pull that out of him, but I hope that he forgives me, just like I did with my mother. You know what I mean? Same way I can't make gravy from scratch. I'm on the phone with my mom, but if I do it on my own, tastes like straight flour. Hey, that's the exact thing. I dead ass cannot do gravy if I just make it. I can't do it. It's impossible. I used to have to be on the phone with my mother, and she telling me like I knew how to do it, like step by step. I knew how to put the grease in there, put the flour in there, add a little water, do the seasonings. I know the steps, but me doing it myself, nasty, disgusting. If I'm on the phone with my mother, I promise you, it was like magic. I'm like, my mother is a witch. She's a magician or something. Like she putting the special touches through the phone, and then it'll taste bomb every single time. But anyway, so yeah, so I hope to do that with Dejan. You know what I mean? Like that he forgives me for whatever he feels like I did to him growing up. Like how I had to do with my mother. But I never had the discussion with her. I just had to work it out for myself. You know what I mean? So, okay, so it's like I was saying, as part of forgiveness, a lot of us, we walk around depressed, having anxieties, dealing with things that messes up our mental, our emotional, even our physical selves. Because like me, I can only speak for me and a couple other people that I've had the conversation with. A lot of our bodies is connected. I mean, automatically, it's a fact. Our bodies are connected with our mental, right, and emotions. So like sometimes when I get really upset, emotionally upset, it hurts parts of my body. My neck, like when I'm stressed out and have high anxiety, my neck and shoulders get super tight. Automatically, I'm like, I'm doing this. If you ever see me in a very stressful, anxiety-filled situation, I'm like balled up, like, and I ain't barely got a neck. You know what I mean? So you gonna see me like this, cause my neck and my shoulders are automatically gonna be in pain. You know what I mean? So for me, I know that that's a thing. And before, live with their best life, right? And before, and you hear that? You see what DS said? While you all balled up, messed up, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, because you got to get right with the Lord and you got to get right with people. You can't, if you're a Christian, I don't really know much about other religions, right? I am interested in learning Islam. I have a bunch of Muslim friends. And I took up with this guy on TikTok because he was one of my Lyft drivers. He got like 30,000 followers on TikTok, and I watch his lives a lot. I really do want to learn about Islam. I respect their culture. I think I love the way they raise their kids, the way they treat their families and stuff like that, as far as their wives. And I'm talking about in a respectful way. I ain't talking about the ones that abuse the culture and the religion, and they disrespect their wives and they feel like their wives are inferior to them. Because I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the real Muslims that love their families, take care of their families, respect their wives, take great care of their children. I really want to learn about that part. You know what I mean? I want to learn about Islam, period. But you know what I mean. But yeah. So like she said, the other people on their side of their life, living their best life, happy, kicking it, doing all the things, and you deep down inside, you really need to go to counseling for real. You need to talk to somebody about whatever issues and isms and schisms you're going through. And because you dealing with stuff, and it's because you haven't forgave somebody for something that happened 10 years ago. It's because you haven't forgave your father for cheating on your mother and divorcing your mother. And really, that probably made your mother a better person, for real. Or it made your household better. Because your mama and your father weren't doing nothing but fussing and fighting and going through it. But you thinking through a child's eyes. Or you feeling from a child's heart. So you still mad at your dad for cheating on your mother years ago when you 40. Or 30 years ago when you 40. What's good? What's goody? I already know every time she dropped that in the chat, I gotta say it no matter what. Right? So, the premise or the reason for this live is just about forgiveness. Forgiveness Friday. You gotta forgive. You gotta be able to put things away so you can move on with your life. You got to. You gotta be able to say, I know my purpose in this life. You gotta find out your purpose. Like me and one of my good friends, we were talking the other night and we were talking about our destiny, like what our destiny is. And he told me that he is to help people. And now that's literally his career. That's his career. He been through some things in life, had many different jobs, and I think out of this job or the career he has now and one of his other jobs that he kind of did something similar, these probably were the most two satisfying because it's actually something that he wants to do. You know? Anyone tell me how to be a member? All occasions, can you explain that to her? How to become a member? Yes, and shout out to all my members. I have 19 members now. Some of them have been gifted, but some of them, on the Crack Foundation. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. But Brandy, it's two ways you could become a member. If you have an Android phone, all you have to go do is go to the home page of my channel. If you go to the home page of my channel with an Android phone, you'll see something that says join. And then it tells you all the links. All the perks of joining my membership. If you have an Apple phone, you have to do it on the computer or the app. Go to my home page and press join. And then, what'd you say? Oh, and she's saying that you can also do it. Oh, see, I ain't know that. You could do it off the $sign. I thought the $sign meaning all you could do is send super chats and super stickers. Oh, so you could become a member off that sign too, all occasions? I ain't know that. You just taught me something new. I ain't been getting my water in. But did I bring my little snack? I'm hungry. I ain't ate all day. Y'all, when I wake up, I literally be sitting in my room all day. I don't even be coming downstairs. Oh my God, don't tell me I ain't bring my little snack. Come on. Please tell me I bought my little snack. I'm sorry. Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah, Brandy. It should be at the bottom of the live. Yeah. And it's a little $sign. I'm going to look. Okay. Thank you, Brandy. Brandy, this is one of my original subscribers, y'all. Whoever look at this replay, Brandy is one of my original subscribers. I appreciate her. I remember she was the one, I never forget how what stuck out to me And when I was talking about my press-ons, which I still wear to this day, my press-ons always look good. Like these look supernatural. These look like my nails. And my girl Brandy, asked about the press-ons, and I had got them from Timu at the time. I still got some. I didn't get these from Timu. I got these from Family Dollar though. Real good. And also, I got a cinnamon sticky bun. So it ain't nothing but a honey bun with cinnamon in it. It's good though. I wish I would have been able to heat it up a little bit. Here we are. Young girl broke, but as soon as I could, I'm period, sis. And I'm gonna be sending your merch. I need to know your size. We gotta, when you become a member, at the $14.99 one, you are able to reach out to me personally. I have a business number. So I'll give you my business number, and then I'll be able to get your address. Wait, those are press-ons? Yeah. Yes. Don't they look natural? They the right, left. They look so natural. I be doing the dang on thing with my press-ons. I always get compliments for my nails. Even when I go to the chinks. Period. Girl, I save money on press-ons. I'm not paying none of these girls $100 to do my nails. I'm not doing it. Ever. I was talking to this guy. I still talk to him to this day, but we not like talking. And he gonna tell me that he don't want his girlfriend wearing, or the girl he messed with wearing press-on, because that's cheap. Well, I told him that getting my nails done is not in my budget. You can get my feet done. He said, well, if you my girl, I'm gonna get your nails done. And I said, yeah, all right. And the whole time I was thinking, you can get me $100 to get my nails done. I'm gonna go right to somewhere, go get me some cute press-ons, act like I'm at the shop for 2 or 3 hours, put them nails on, show him, and he ain't gonna know the difference. But I done already told you I don't get my nails done. That's up to you if you don't believe it. And you still give me the money after I done told you I don't wear I don't get my nails done. So whose fault that is? Him or mine? I think it's your fault. But yeah, he was kind of irritating. Me and him ain't last too long. Talking about all this stuff he do. I do this for my women. I do that for my women. I do this and that. We went out 2 times, and that nigga ain't even want to spend no money. I'm like, boy, bye. You know how you meet guys, and they be talking all that mumbo jumbo. And I had already discussed with them, like, I'm not giving you some. None. So when you doing all this talking, because you think I'm going to give you some, I ain't that type of girl. Because everything you saying, I could do for myself. So that's why I'm being truthful with you. I don't get my nails done because it ain't in my budget. They are so noise. Okay? These dudes be clowned out though, for real. Okay, y'all, my car finally warming up. I've been driving for 30 minutes. It's finally warming up. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. I don't know what I was gonna do. I know we didn't talk about forgiveness that long, but that was at the beginning of the video. But I really did mean that, y'all. And I just want to say, like I said, if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, the most common things that most people deal with, you may have somebody you just need to forgive. Could have ever happened to you. Dealing with your parents, dealing with your siblings, dealing with maybe an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, dealing with a friend, period. Could have been your best friend, could have been, your cousin, your uncle, could have been your co-worker, your boss, you know what I mean? It could have been your neighbor, just anything, you gotta find it in your heart to really forgive a person and let go. Because sometimes you just never know, what's really bothering you. Like, that's how bad. Let me see what year that was. I was working at that year. And, like, I was doing good physically because I was working out. What's good? What's goody? Misunderstood. Hey, misunderstood. Thank you for coming into the live. Happy New Year, boo. What's good? What's goody? I ain't seen you in my live in a minute, girl. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Just in here talking about forgiveness and how you gotta let certain things go. I know if you feel like somebody did you super duper wrong, and you may feel like, I never forget them, and you keeping all that resentment and hate and all that in you, and they are like all the cases said on the other side, they living their best life, and you mad and got an attitude and all that. They don't even care. They could care less. They didn't did what they did to you and moved on with their life, probably doing it to the next person, you know? Or, like I was saying, I had resentment against my mother, even though me and my mother had a great relationship. I never disrespected her or nothing like that. I had a lot of resentment against her because I felt like as a child, certain things she didn't teach me. So when I got older, I bumped my head a lot, and I had made some not so good decisions when it came to certain things. And I had just had to realize that my mother really did the best she could, and it, basically the things that she didn't teach me, she was ignorant to herself. She didn't teach me those things because she didn't know. You know what I mean? So I had to, find it in my heart to forgive her, because I really was upset when I was like 25 and 26, and my credit was messed up, and I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't, like me, I teach Dejan things like that. So it's like my mama gave me the best that she got. So, and I'm giving Dejan the best that I got. And I was also saying that about me and my son. I definitely made mistakes raising him. And I just pray that he doesn't have those resentments against me. And I'm sure he does have some. I'm sure he does. But I just pray that he forgives me, for the things that I've for what I wasn't able to give him, or mistakes I've made as a parent raising him. I just, I really do. So, just find it in your heart. Forgive people. Let it go. Go on with your life. Because it ain't worth it. And this other thing, let me add this. When you forgive people, you ain't got to mess with them again. Let me say that. And this is parents included. Because let me say this. Sometimes your parents and your family members, they be the worst. They will do you so messed up and feel like just because they're your parents that they can do that. So let me just say that. Don't get that part twisted at all. Cause I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that you got to deal with them again. A whole kind of respect for you. Thank you. All occasions. Um, Let me just put that out there. Let me just put that out there. Because that's definitely not what I'm saying. Because some people get that mixed up. Oh, well, if I forgive them, that make back into my life. Or, you know what I mean? Because there's some people that did me wrong that I've forgiven them. You know what I mean? I let it go. My one cousin, his name Maine, he was living with me back in 2014. That was before my mother passed away. 2014. Now, this was back when I was hustling or whatever. Had a part-time gig, this and that. So he set up a fake robbery so he can act like somebody else. So this is basically what he did. I had left out the house, and he knew where I used to stash money, other stuff. Me and my friend was in school online, so we had brand new laptops in the house. My son had an Xbox. That was when which Xbox? One of them Xboxes that just came out. My son had so many games. Like every time a new game would come out, either I would get him the game, or his dad, or Tay, my cousin Tay that be on my house now, would give him the game. And John had every game you can name, any game you can name on Xbox, multiple. So my cousin Maine basically had act like somebody bust into the house, laid him down on the floor, and took the money, took my pack, took the laptops, took my son's video game, and all the games. Right? No, he didn't take the money. He just took the pack. Took the pack, video games, laptop, and all that. Put it in his duffel bag, and this was the story. Long story short, I knew it was a lie. But the worst part was that I lived in an apartment building, and people knew that he was my cousin and who he was and stuff. People was telling on him so bad, like, oh yeah, he was trying to sell the stuff in the building and this and that, and but my thing was like, dude, you did that, but you ain't even stopped nothing. You didn't stop anything because all I did was just went and bought some more. You feel me? And went on with my day. But the point was of how you try to play how you try to play your hand. Because our mothers always do what we have to do, no matter what, right? So, really, the whole thing is, man, parents, man, they be the worst sometimes. But yeah, so he robbed me and stuff, and of course he denied it. People was telling me that he did it, which I knew already. And then the girl that he messed with, she told on him. She definitely She told on him like a motherfucker. It was just a whole mess. So he never actually apologized because he denied it. But this is what he did. When my mother passed away, he came to the funeral. And of course, I'm sitting up front with my sister, my nieces, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and my uncle and his kids. He walked up because we hadn't talked or nothing from the time he robbed me. Act like it was a home invasion. He walks up to me at the funeral. He just grabs me, right? And he whispered in my ear, "I'm so sorry." So I could have took it like, "Oh, you're giving me condolences about," because even though my mother was his older cousin, he used to call her Auntie Teddy, of course, because she was so much older. So I could have took it like, "Oh, you giving me condolences for my mother," but no, that's not what you're doing. You're telling me you're sorry for what you did. But at that time, I had already forgiven him for what he did, because I had went on with my life. But to this day, I don't deal with him. I don't mess with him. His sister is one of my favorite cousins. But he had a baby shower. He done had another kid after that. Everybody who know me knows I love the kids. I will buy your kids presents, birthdays, Christmases. I'm around them. I take them to the store, give them money, love on them, pick them up, hold them. I love the kids. I love when my little cousins and friends and stuff have small kids. I love that, right? His baby mama invited me, or no, he invited me to the baby shower. I did not go. Because guess what? If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with your kid. And that's just that on that. I don't give a damn about none of that. You stole from me and my kid. You took my son's video game. And all his games that went with it. You stole money out of my pocket. Because of what you did. You tried to make my home feel like it wasn't safe. When it was. But guess what? It's nothing. Because at the end of the day, he suffered after that. See, I ain't even have to handle that situation because how I was feeling when it happened is I wanted to be on some revenge type stuff. But I didn't. I forgave him. I let it go. I had bigger things going on. My mother was dying. You know what I mean? She was dying. So I wasn't that mad. It made me know, never mind. But I got over it. You know what I mean? Got over it. Dealt with it. Wait a minute. Brandy, these people play that guilty hand and then victim. Yep. That too. Oh shoot. Oh, don't tell me I ain't got the card. Oh Lord, y'all, where's my? Hold up. What would you do? Oh. Woo. Thought I lost this mug. Going through the turnpike, and it's the fine boy. He ain't getting no rhythm today though. I gave him too much rhythm yesterday. Ooh, my head itching. Hey, Chiz.
What's up with you?
Not much.
Oh shit. It got cold as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, not just like nigga. I'm ready to leave. I'm irritated as hell.
You always ready to leave.
Cause people do too much. Like you think it's some simple shit, but people complicate everything. Like
Well, they ain't had no money.
everything. Like you know, money be they be in the wrong lane. They'll be in like the easy pass lane
Oh
with a
yeah.
ticket. They be
So what they gotta do if they do that?
then I just gotta like probably like either back them all the way back or I gotta come bring them out and it's like card only. It be hella stuff. Like I'm getting tired of this shit.
How long you been doing this?
About to be a year soon.
Do this job pay good? Oh, it do.
Yeah.
Cause it's like a state job,
Yeah,
like.
it's a state job. It's a state government. That's why it's smooth.
Oh. Well, try to have a good evening.
I'm gonna try.
Bye.
You be safe.
You too. That's my little turnpike boo. Y'all remember he wrote his number on the paper yesterday? I done lost the damn piece of paper. I don't even know what the hell I did with that paper. And I ain't about to ask for the number again, so I guess I ain't gonna be talking to him. I did probably maybe in a couple more times I stopped by. He'd be like, "Why you ain't never texting me, baby?" Because I done lost that paper. I don't keep up with paper. I should have had him put the number in my phone. Because I definitely lost the piece of paper that he wrote the number on. Like, I think I lost it like as soon as he gave it to me. And then it was like a bag of my car that I had like um of like bottled water and stuff like that in, and I threw the bag away. Like, you know how you clean your car out and you be having like little trash and shit stuff. I think the paper probably was in there because it was probably I was just looking at it like a loose piece of paper, and I probably threw it in there. Oh well. But anyway, so my cousin arrived me, came to my mama's funeral, hugged me and said, "I'm so sorry." And I ain't take it like he was saying condolences about my mother. You're a big cousin, nigga. That sorry was, I'm sorry for stealing from you. I'm sorry for doing what I did to you, and I really want you to forgive me. Because his thing was, I was telling everybody what he did to me. I was telling everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, my cousin, man, he robbed me. Oh yeah, man, he a thief. Don't deal with him. Because that at the time, I had my little connections in the streets or whatever. And my cousin, he always be trying to act like he a street dude. Like, you been in the streets. That's just like me. I've done street things, but I'm not a street person. Does that make sense? like like growing up and all that, like I wasn't in the streets. Like, man, I wish I can make a better example, but I wasn't in the streets. I wasn't my thing. I wasn't walking around doing street stuff, if that makes sense. I was not. I wasn't. I didn't do street things. When I got grown, I made decisions to do street things. When I was a kid, I was a child. I did childlike things. When I was a teenager, I did teenage things. I lost my virginity and when I was 17. One day I'm going to tell my story about that. How when I lost my virginity and how that whole little thing played out. That day was a very tragic day for me. I'm gonna tell that story one day. I think that's one day I'm gonna do a panel, and I'm gonna have some people come up, tell their story as well. It's gonna be a trigger warning on that one, but I don't know. But so I got some things planned for lives and stuff. Next week I want to get back into recording videos because I'm back over 3,800, y'all. I got to get to 4,000. Yes, just sorry, I'm late. Oh, it's okay. Ninja. Sorry, DS. Things, it's okay for being late, my love. I appreciate you for coming. Welcome into the live. I appreciate you. We were just talking about forgiveness, and I was just saying how you gotta, sometimes you, not sometimes, how you have to, period, you have to forgive people in order to, be able to let go of things. You can hold resentment in your heart for somebody, and they on the other side, they done did you wrong, and they on the other side living their best life, and you suffering emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. You going through it because you ain't forgave them for something that they did, and they at the fifth person that they doing wrong, and you suffering. You just got to realize, and like I was saying, even if you forgive them, you ain't got to deal with them. Nobody said you got to go back and be their friend, or even if it's your parents. The Bible say respect your parents. It ain't say be over their house, kiss their butt, don't never go home, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to deal with your parents, siblings, sister, brother, siblings, uncle, auntie, cousins. You ain't got to. You don't have to. You do not have to be around people that's bad for your mental health. Hold on, y'all. Subscribe to you. Okay, thank you, Brandy. You do not have to be around people that's bad for your mental health. I started doing a lot of that in like 2022, going into 2023, definitely into 2024. Thank you. You don't let nobody mess up whatever you call what you got going on. Some people call it peace. Some people call it serenity. Some people call it living their best life. Some people call it just living your regular life. Everybody. Some people call it just living your regular life. Everybody have a different name for what they call what they got going on in their life. You don't let no for what they call what they got going on in their life. You don't let nobody mess that up. Period. If I'm on a trail like this, don't try to derail me and send me to the left or send me to the right. Or if I'm swerving to the right and I'm laughing, enjoying myself, if I ain't going into no hurt, harm, or danger, let me keep swiveling and swerving to the right then, or to the left, but it's whatever way I'm going. Let me do that. Don't try to put me on your trail, because your trail may not work out for me. You know what I mean? Don't do that to me. I got friends and family I do not deal with. I don't. And not only because they did me wrong, because we just don't think alike. We're not on the same wavelength. And that's okay. I don't hate them. I ain't even going to say I dislike them. I just don't deal with them. Period. Like, I just don't. I don't deal with them. I don't deal with them. And that is okay. You know? What everybody been up to today? Brandy said she just got off work. Things. What about you? What you been up to today? Somebody got a Florida license plate. Ugh, I ain't ate all day. Just ate that cinnamon honey bun. It was kind of good. It would have been better if it was warm though. We are identical. I'm still the pretty one. Period. Brady, you are funny. Yes, please ask your twin to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. You're so kind. You're so very kind. Yeah, I got 81 miles to the dang on gallon. I don't get no gas in my car. Y'all, I'm so like I've never been so scared to drive my car, y'all. There's something wrong with my thermostat in my car. And I got paid today. And I don't have the money to get it fixed. So I ain't been doing no extra driving. No Lyft, no Uber, nothing. Because I'm so afraid that my car might overheat because y'all know I'll be driving, it be dark. I be on the freeway a lot. I am afraid. And I'm like, ugh, I be dang on. I be on going over on somebody's freeway and this thing get to overheating. I shit in the floor and eat it up. You hear me? And be straight sick with it. Mm. Just working at home now. Okay. Sound like an average day for an adult. Working, getting off work, and going to help. Today I'll be hanging out with the guy I call my man. I'll be hanging out with him when I get off work today. But we ain't gonna do too much. We just gonna chill out and just enjoy each other's company. Nothing spectacular. DS know how I feel about him. Is there a cash out for you? Yes. It's V so peachy. Um all occasions, can you drop my cash up, please? Poop. What? All occasions, what you talking about? Oh my god, power steering. You gotta do like this. Now you gotta turn it real hard. There it is, things. She just dropped it. Alright, you already know. I'm at my first stop. Ugh. Ooh, it's so cold out here. As soon as I get out, it's like the air goes like through my bones or something. And as soon as I get that chill, it makes like it goes up my spine and it makes my back hurt worse. Like, I hate this weather, man. I gotta get out of Ohio. I swear. Think she just put my cash up on the screen. And then that last little paragraph. Whew. Alright, hold up, y'all. And noise. Hey, look, y'all. I remember I used to talk to this guy. This back when I was like 19. And he used to always be stealing his mother cars. And so one time we had I had went over his house. Now I had walked over his house, like we had met like down the street or whatever. I told my mother like, "Oh, I'm about to go, over so and so house or whatever." And she was like, "Okay, just come back. Don't come back too late. This and that." So he didn't have a car, but he used to always drive his parents' car. But he could see it if he asked. But like after a certain time, he couldn't use it. Now his parents was cool enough where if it was me, they would allow him to take me home if I was over their house or whatever. But it was just like he used to be wanting to do other stuff. Like, oh and yeah, V over here, V over here, you could take her home. But when you take her home, come right back, like type of situation. And he was just a hard headed young boy. So anyway, so I go over there, I meet him one night. And I was like, I kept asking him, like, well, ask your parents if you could just come and get me or whatever. And he was like, no, I'm just gonna meet you. I'm like, okay, I ain't no problem with walking to meet him or whatever. So we walk, like halfway. I meet him, and then we finish walking to his house. So we go in his house, we go on the inside, and we was sitting at the table, like just talking, like kicking it. We played Uno, and you know what I mean? We were just chilling. So we went in his room, we watched the movie, and I remember like now I realize that basically he was just waiting for his mother to fall asleep. I never forget this. Like at the time, because that's how we used to like jig anyway. Like we used to kick it. We just used to just like sit around and kick it. Like if he came over my house, we'd do the same thing. Just sit around, chop it, talk. Cause I never had sex with him. You know what I mean? So it wasn't never like about the sex or whatever. Like it was just about us just having fun. He checking in, girl. I ain't working, Mr. Brent. So you get the hours. Thank you, Wildcat. Eh. Everybody throw, and welcome to the live, Wildcat. Everybody throw cats in the live in the comments for Wildcat. Period. Thank you for stopping through and thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And y'all throw some cats in the comments on behalf of my girl, Wildcat Nation. What's good? What's goody? Period. Okay, so yeah, so like I said, now I realize that he just was waiting on his mama to go to sleep. So yeah, so we just sitting there chilling or whatever. This that. So, we go in his room, watch the movie. He walk out the room because I'm like, I'm thirsty. He walk out the room, go give me something to drink. And then when he come back in the room, I hear him jiggling some keys or whatever. So I'm like, where we about to go? And he like, we just about to make a run real quick. And then I'm gonna drop you off at home. He like, my mother said I could drop you off at home. I'm like, oh, okay. Cause that got late. We had watched the movie. Even though I was 19, I didn't really have a curfew, but it was like me and my mother had an understanding. That's kind of like the same way me and Dejan is. Dejan can come home, whenever he want, but Dejan just don't. Like the other day, he came home at like 5 a.m., which I didn't even care about, cause he don't go out that often. But we had that understanding. Like he telling me, Mom, I'm hanging out with my friends. We over our other friend house playing the game. You already know how it is when I play the game. And when he be at home, he be staying up like that late sometimes to play the game. If he don't get off till 1 o'clock in the morning, like if he closed at his job, he be up to 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning playing the game. Period. So, and that's what happened. He had got off late. His friend picked him up from work, and he went over there to play the game. Anyway, me and my mother had that type of relationship. So, so I had told my mom I'm gonna be home late. Man, we leave immediately. He get the keys. We take off. We ride. Now at the time, I did have a cell phone, a big cell phone, and I had a pager at the time. I barely used my cell phone though, because I don't know. I just didn't never really use it. I used my pager more, and then of course, I would call back on my cell phone. So I think I had a Nextel at the time. Was it Nextel? I think I had a Nextel cell phone. because it wasn't all tail. I think I had next tail. Anyway, they just bringing back all kind of memories. Um, all of a sudden my phone started ringing, and it's my mother. I just subscribed to Cat. Yes, please. Yeah, I drop her. Oh yeah, please subscribe to Cat. Cat, if you're still listening, you just got a subscriber. We support over here. We show love over here. We don't play around. We support. I'm keep stopping my story. Long story short, my phone started ringing. It's my mother calling me because I had turned the sound to my pager off because it's late. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I know my mother ain't about to be paging me this time of night. So I turned the sound of my pager off because I was with another dude. You know what I mean? So my mother is calling me on my cell phone, which she never does. So I pick up the phone like, hello? And I, like, my mother had, like, mental issues. Like, my mother was paranoid schizophrenic. She had real bad diabetes, like, different other little things. So I'm like, something must be wrong. I'm like, is everything okay? Maybe something wrong with her. Maybe something wrong with my sister. Maybe something was wrong with my niece because I had a little baby niece at the time. I don't know, maybe something wrong with my brother-in-law. Like, my mother is calling me in the middle of the night. I'm like, what's up, Ma? She like, get out of that car right now. I'm like, how you know we in the car? I'm like, what, you can hear? I'm like, what's wrong? She like, he stole his mother's car and you gonna get in that car with him? I said, no. I'm like, I didn't know he stole the car. I was like, we was sitting in the house watching the movie. And I'm like, after we got done watching the movie, he said that we was going to go for a ride and then he was going to take me home afterwards. I'm like, I swear I didn't know he took the car. I'm like, they usually be letting him take me home. And he was like, well, did he come pick you up? I'm like, no. We had met each other and my mother was like, don't act stupid. Get the hell out of that car. She like, well, if he could take the car, why didn't he come pick you up? So then it kind of dawned on me like, yeah, that do make sense. So I'm like, I'm telling him like, pull over right now. I'm getting out. And he was like, no, I'm just going to take you home. I'm like, no. I'm like, my mother telling me to get out. That means your mama probably called the police on you, stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to, no. Like, I'm not no, stop. Like my mama said. So he all like, man, I'm not stopping and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this boy about to get me beat up. My mama gonna kick my face in. Like, so he eventually just, wherever we was at the time, he eventually, I wanted some Dairy Queen so bad. I'm starving. I'm gonna wait till I get off to give me something to eat though. He eventually just, like hurried up and ran me home or whatever. But we was all the way on the other side of town. Like, me and him was both from like Cleveland, like the inner city, like in the Buckeye Kinsman area. That's what I said on 116th, I think. Yeah, I was at 116th. Where we was at was all the way in East Cleveland. If you from Cleveland, then you kind of know the area. So we was like 30, 45 minutes away from home. He had me all the way on the other side of town. Man, he was driving like a bat out of hell to get me back home. So we get there or whatever, and he all like, he begged my mother like, man, please. My mother like, she is not going out with you no more. I don't care what you say, this and that. And he was like, no, man, it wasn't like that. I just didn't want to have to, take her home. I mean, I didn't want her to have to walk home because it was late. And my mother like, I could have, because, back in this time, it was cabs. My mother was like, she ain't never had to walk home this late. Um, Um, we could have got her a ride. I would have called her a cab, this and that. Like, you making excuses, just all this other stuff. It was crazy. And you know what's crazy? Me and him still talk to this day. He is married. He got like 4 kids, I think. Like 4 kids. Um, but yeah, me and him was so cool. Like, he had got shot and he couldn't walk for a minute. Like, he had to get therapy. And look, he ain't even like a street guy. Like when he was young back then, he used to be calling himself running the streets, but he ain't used to be doing nothing street. For real, for real. Um, but he definitely he had got shot, kind of like wrong place, wrong time type of situation. And oh, thank you. Okay, and Wildcat, you just got another subscription from Things. He just got 2 people subscribed to you in the live. Period. Hold on, y'all. Gotta put my gas. Have y'all been seeing that blue color that some cars is right now that they've been coming out with? Beautiful color blue. It's like a light blue, like a, I don't know if it's periwinkle or something. I don't know how to pinpoint it, but it's a beautiful color. I'm really loving this color. That people is getting these cars. It's beautiful. I love it. I need to get some gas. I'm running so late today, y'all. They'll be alright. I promise you they will be. And if they not, that's okay too. Hey, y'all, it's so cold. Turn this heat on right quick. It's freezing. I ain't do too bad on these lashes. This one look kind of messed up. It's okay. I'll wash them off my face tonight when I get in the shower. Wash, wash, wash. Hey, y'all. I can't wait to get off. Hey, chocolate drop. Woo. All right, come on, y'all. Let's get to my second stop, y'all. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I most definitely appreciate it. Watching me some VP. Just have to work during her live. It's getting good, though. But, like I was saying, so, like I said, yesterday. It's okay, Chuck. So I basically have decided that I'm only gonna do StreamYard when I'm at home. Cause it's just too unsteady. I be like on the freeway and all of that. So I feel like when I'm driving, the sound and stuff ain't steady. Like, cause I be having to go in and out the app to do little certain things, and then like I was talking clear, and then when you came up, you really couldn't hear me, and it was an echo, and just It's just too much. It's too many variables that you have to worry about when I'm driving using StreamYard. So I would rather just be at home and use it, and then I'll still just use this regular. You know? And when you're home, I'll be more than happy to come up on your panel. Thank you so much. And I feel like I want to start doing like interviews. Um, Cause I'm a good interviewer. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Wildcat. So far, we're gonna do a push for her. Everybody who's in here, make sure y'all subscribe to Wildcat. Um, 2 people so far have subscribed to her. All occasions just dropped her link. If you not are not subscribed to Chocolate Drop, all occasions will be dropping her link as well shortly. Please subscribe to Chocolate Drop as well. Wildcat's channel is mukbangs, reviews, challenges. Love her channel. She's so funny and interesting and entertaining. Her and her wife Cinnamon Sticks, they have videos together, and then Cinnamon Sticks also has a channel. Her channel is newer, so definitely make sure y'all if you go to Wildcat's channel, Cinnamon Sticks is in a lot of her videos, so y'all can hit that link and make sure y'all subscribe to Cinnamon Sticks as well. You welcome. I thought my oven was beeping. But yeah, definitely make sure y'all subscribe to Chocolate Drop in these streets. Everybody who's in here, please subscribe to my girl, Chocolate Drop. I be trying to, everybody who come in here, like, that's a YouTuber, I try to get them at least 1 subscriber per live. If everybody in here ain't already subscribed to you. You know what I mean? Because, baby, it's all about support. I appreciate it. When I go in other people's lives and and people subscribe to me, I be like, period. Love, not blobs. I blob your accent, peace. Accent? I ain't got no accent. What accent I got? What I sound like? I'm looking forward to getting your notification. Okay, Brandy, Chocolate Drop just subscribed. Now Chocolate Drop channel. I love her lives. On her lives, she's funny, she's smart, she does trivia, she does interviews. Chocolate Drop. What? How I say it? Ain't nobody never told me I had an accent. I know a lot of people from down south had told me I talk proper before. And I'm like, that's because you talk country. And you from down south and I'm from up north. And I just subscribed to Chocolate. Okay, there you go, Chocolate Drop. You got 2 subscribers. Brandy and Things. I'm from Ohio. So I'm actually from the Midwest. And I guess people from down south feel like anybody who ain't from the south is the opposite, up north. And I'm from the Midwest though. I'm a Midwest girl. And I don't really claim Ohio though. I claim Cleveland. 216. I ain't from Ohio. I'm just from Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland and the surrounding areas of Cleveland. I'm in the southeast Missouri. Okay. My mother was born there. My mother was born in Haytime, Missouri. A real small town in Missouri. Haytime. My mother and my uncle. I think both of my aunts. I mean, my mother, my aunt, and my uncle. Haytown, Missouri. Oh, you got family in Ohio? That's what's up. What part of Ohio they from? Are they from Cleveland or the surrounding areas of Cleveland? Girl, that's where my family is from. I was born in Haytown too. Wow. Oh, really? Yeah, that's where my mother was born. My mother, like, it's a real small town. I never been there. I don't know nothing about it. But yeah, that's where all my mother and her siblings was born. I don't know nothing about it. And I wish I knew about it. They moved from Missouri up that way. Yeah, that's how my mother was raised here. My grandmother moved there from there, and brought all her kids to Ohio. Yep. Man, I'm running so behind. These YouTube streets are crazy. Man, crazy ain't even a word. Yes, my dad and mom are from Portageville, which is about from Hayside. Oh, girl, we probably is cousins. We probably is. Your parents probably know my grandma. I don't even know my grandma. My grandma died when my mother was 15. But me and my grandma got the same name. It ain't too many people you gonna meet named Beatrice with the V, like Victor. It ain't too many people you gonna meet named that. But they used to call her Vicky. Vicky. Me and Chocolate Drop cousins, period. We are cousins. Like, along with a Southern girl. Beverly made a song about Southern girl. Who said something was wrong with Southern girls? Ain't nothing wrong with Southern girls. Last name. Man. Oh, Smith. Like me. But I don't know if that's my grandmother's. Like, her maiden name could have been something else. It might have been Chanel. But I was named after my grandma, so her name was either Beatrice Chanel, or then she got married and it probably turned into Beatrice Smith. But I believe it was Beatrice Chanel at first. And Chanel is spelled Shinaul. Owens, Jones, Bookers, Gardners are the last names I know. I don't have no Jones, Owens, Bookers, Gardners. Oh no, yeah, my channel is silly, wild, and just wacky. I'm making a joke. Oh, okay. I'm like, we love. First of all, I love everybody. I love me an old Southern gal. Definitely love me a Southern guy too. I want to date somebody who live in New Orleans. I love their accent. The Southern dudes from New Orleans. Hey there, what's up, boo? I be like, nothing. Nothing. What's up, baby? Hey there. What's up, boo? Nothing. honey. Hey, if I give me a boo from New Orleans, I'm just gonna listen to him talk all the time and just be laughing. Cause I love they accent. Like I love them. I bet if we keep talking, we'll find a link somewhere. Too many people I know from Hayti. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's where all my people was born. Y'all have an amazing night. You too, Brandy. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing and everything. Thank you for everything you did. Thank you for being in this live. I love you. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. I'm at my second stop. Hold on. Don't hang up, y'all. I gotta get out, and it's cold again. They say what? Oh, you talking about the New Orleans guys? So I'm like, what? Ooh, ooh, stepping up these steps. Should he sing or something? I know I do too. I'm gonna ask my cousin Kareem. She be knowing all the stuff. Like, we got some Jones. Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. Yeah, right here. All right, y'all. Oh, child. Sometimes this job it's easy, but uh, I've been feeling. I don't know, y'all. These last like 3 weeks, maybe a month. I just been real out of it, like in a lot of ways, and I need to get back into the flow of things, like real bad. I need to get back into the flow. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. Thunderstorms and heavy rain. What city are you in, sis? Right now in Houston? Are you in Houston? Sis, are you in Houston? Midway. Lord. This is my first winter doing this job. I started this job last spring. And I promise y'all, man, this job is taking such an effect on my body. Like, I be sore every day. But I don't want to stop doing it. But, man, it really be taking a real effect on my body, like, bad. Take this jacket off. I need this heat to get to my skin, like my actual skin. This is crazy. Man, I usually I usually get one every like month and a half to 2 months. Um, because you know the recommendation is 3,000 miles or every 3 months. I drive hundreds of miles a day, literally. So if I was to get one every 3,000 miles, I would be getting probably like within 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks if I was getting them every 3,000 miles. But I do check my oil, because I don't have oil leaks or anything, but I do drive a lot, so the oil seems to what's the word, dissipate like often. Um, so yeah, so I probably like every month and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, month and a half, 2 months. I've waited 3 months before though. But I just make sure that I'm checking my oil and making sure that it don't get too low. But I take good care of my car though. Like good care of my car. I've had this car since 2017, and it run like a champ. And that's why I'm like this. I'm having an issue with my thermostat now. But it's a 2016, so it's been 7 years. I have 200,000 miles on my car, and this car still run like the day I got it. Real talk. I just bought new tires for this car. I got my brakes done. I just had to have something on my front end fixed this past summer. Um, I take great care of my car. Still have full coverage insurance on it. That's how I was able to get it fixed after the deer hit it. Yeah. And you know what else, y'all? The year. This really gonna be a year of forgiveness for me too. Yeah, take great care of it. It'll take care of you. That's a fact. Y'all just don't know how much money I done made in this car. I done easily made some hundreds of thousands of dollars. I promise y'all. In this car. Legally and illegally. Hey, did y'all see that meme where the boy said that? He was talking about making money illegally. He was trying to say illegally. He's talking about legally and illegally. But yeah, I done made a lot of money in this car. Whole lot. Real talk. From Uber to Lyft to this job I'm doing right now to when I was doing personal Ubers, when I was delivering food, when I was just everything. When I had my own business and I was doing forgiveness. Okay, so for my trucks every 3 months, my car only once a year. Sis, I don't even know why you get oil changes on your cars every 3 months, because you don't even, on your trucks, because you don't drive them that often. If I didn't drive my car, like when I worked from home, I didn't get oil changes on my cars that much. So I ain't get oil changes that often. I need to. You know what I mean? Oh, but this year I said the year of forgiveness, but I ain't letting nobody play on my face. Like, cause people would do that. People lie for no reason at all. Like, you didn't have to lie to me. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta set me up for failure. You ain't gotta have me thinking something that really ain't about to happen. You ain't gotta, you know what I mean? Like, that could be in dating when you dealing with a man or a woman. You know what I mean? Depending on whoever you date, or men, vice versa. If you date a man or you dating a woman, or it could be somebody you call your friend, just lying for no reason, just lying, just being a big old liar. Um, and just, you ever sit back and think about why people lie? Like, I mean, I guess you could think about a lot of reasons. Like, oh, well, some people lie to get out of trouble, and then other people lie to, um, other people lie to, like, to make themselves look better than they actually look. And then, other people lie to, um, cover up certain things. And you know what I mean, people lie for a lot of reasons. What you talking about things? But yeah, people just be lying, like, for no reason. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You calling someone out? No. I'm just saying, period. Like, but that's one thing that I'm in 2024 that I'm not putting up with. Like, if I, this how it is, and this is the honest to God truth. It's the honest to God truth. I'm not dealing with nobody who lies to me. And that goes for men in my life. That goes for family members. That goes for friends. That goes for anybody. Period. I'm not dealing with them. I'm not, because I'm not a liar. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just sit around making shit up. So, I don't have a long, chest of lies to just spill for people, and just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have that in me. I'm not even a good liar for real. Like, I have a conscience. When I lie about certain things, I be feeling the way about it. You know, I don't know. I'm just at a point, like I said, where if if somebody lies to me and I find out it's a lie, I'm not dealing with them no more. Stop playing with me. Stop wasting that energy on me. You ain't gotta lie to me. Lie to the next person, cause it's stupid. And I'm gonna be woman enough to forgive them. I forgive you, and I never deal with them again. And I'm gonna be totally fine with it. You know. Hey Storm, welcome to the live. What's goody? Welcome to the live. I'm for real. That's how I feel. I didn't already. Right before the new year, I had a friend, a male friend, for the host channel and the chat. I had a friend, male friend, cool with. Been knowing them. Irritating. y'all, it be the irritation for me. See, somebody just sent me a text and it just made me mad. Things, are you subscribed to hey Brandy, Things and Brandy, are y'all subscribed to Storm's channel? Storm Rain. Brandy, I think you might be. Cause you like a oldie but a goodie. Like you've been in these YouTube streets. I think Things is newer. But Storm got a channel too. We just had a doozy of a live the other day. That Storm was up on my y'all like my t-shirt? Rich Auntie Vibes. Can you drop my sister's link to the website? My sister got a website. She has a boutique. Um she sells clothes from a extra small to a 5X. Period. Storm just got you a Storm, you just got you a subscriber. If Thing's still in here, he'll probably subscribe too. If he ain't already subscribed. Was Things in that live the other day? He might have subscribed the other day. Period. Things just subscribed too. To you, Storm. Hey, Brandy and Things, y'all the real MVPs in here. Today. I love y'all. Y'all make my channel so much better. Because everybody who come in here, y'all subscribe. Like, I love y'all so much. Y'all really make my channel better. I appreciate y'all. For real. But what I was saying was, so, a friend of mine, and he's been my friend for some years. I met him. How did I meet him? I would say at a job, but it wasn't really a job. I met him when I was in my 30s. So we've been knowing each other about 10 years. Now the thing was, he did want to talk to me. Like he wanted to date me. But I never really liked him. Like he wasn't my type. But I still talked to him or whatever, and then we just never hooked up or nothing. Like it just wasn't like that. Either way, he was cool. It was cool. We talked. Everything was everything. So, over the years, it was like he just turned into a liar. Like, he used to be telling me things and telling me stuff, and it had started, like, pissing me off and making me mad because I knew he was lying. And I don't like that. Like, I don't like people who just outright lie to me because it's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Especially if I'm not asking. Like, I hate people who volunteer lies. Well, let me say this. I hate people who lie, period. But especially if you just volunteering the lie. Like, I never asked you. You literally just made this delusional, crazy story up in your head and then decided to just tell me. What the fuck is wrong with you? like something is really dead ass wrong with you for you to make this story up for nothing, though. You have no reason. None. Right? So I just always overlooked it because I just felt like, I don't know. I feel like maybe because I never really liked him, and then I thought like giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, he just be lying because he really want me to like him. But 10 years later, like, you can't still be trying to impress me after 10 years of friendship and me and you, and it's very clear that I don't like you, like as a relationship. Yes, can y'all please drop some excuse me, some peaches and orange hearts in the live, please. Please, please, please. Peaches and orange hearts. So yeah, so his line as so come to find out he had started dating somebody that I was cool with. That's cool. But she ain't my friend though. It's just somebody that I'm cool with. So it's a difference. So I didn't tell her that he was a liar because you ain't my friend. You just what's good, what's goody. So you ain't my friend, so you're not. I didn't tell this particular person that he was a liar. Like, so when she found out that he was a big liar, she, I ain't gonna say she confronts me, but she asked me about it. Like, girl, why you ain't telling me he was a liar? She like, girl, he lied about everything. He lied about where he lived. He lied about where he drive. He lied about where he work. He lied about this. He lied about that. So I just put it out there, like, yeah, he's a liar. A big one. That's who he is. She's like, you should have told me. And I just told her flat out, like, girl, you're not my friend for real. Like, it just wasn't my place to just put him out there like that. Like, me and you cool, but I mean, if we want to talk about who we owe our loyalty to, I'm actually, I actually been his friend longer than I've been your friend. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, shit. So she like, oh, that's messed up. You should have told me. So I guess she called herself being mad at me. But like I said, girl, we just cool. I know you through somebody else. I don't give a damn whether you mad at me or not. Like, who cares? But the point is, you still talking to him, though. So how mad are you really? You're not mad at him for lying to you. You're mad at me for not telling you that he's a liar. And you feel like you're not going to talk to me. You're dumb. Period. Anyway, they still was talking. We ended up doing something as a group thing. Me, him, her, the girl that I know her through, and a couple of our other friends. So we doing karaoke at the bar. We having a good time. She didn't know. Her like he told girl, girl, the audacity. So we all having a good time or whatever. This and that. Now this is when me and him stopped being friends. So he at the bar and he's dropping all this money like he didn't bought rounds for everybody in the bar, and you know what I'm at you. I mean, let me say this. I never knew him to be a broke dude. Like he always had a couple dollars. But I ain't never knew him to have no money like that either. And this is a packed bar. So you buy and this a bar that ain't got cheap drinks. You know what I mean? So so it's like, okay, you got it going on. You feel me? Okay, we dropping storms in the in the comments. I love that. That's what's up. So he get to buying drinks for the whole bar, and what y'all want doubles? Which he buying us like our little friend group. He buying wings, potato skins, loaded loaded potato skins, wings, um, fried this or that. All the little bar food, whatever, everything, ranch, uh, pictures of margaritas, just whatever we wanted. So I go to the bathroom. He follows me back to the bathroom. He hit me with the, man, come on, man, I got all this money. Like, man, just give me one night. Like, I promise you. You know what I mean? You won't be satisfied. I mean, you won't be disappointed. The thing was, dang, I would have grabbed a wing or two. Oh, no, I did eat. Oh, no doubt. I definitely was drinking and eating all the food. I was drinking all the drinks. I probably drank half of the pitcher of the margarita. I definitely was taking them shots. Oh, I definitely was kicking it. I ain't was trying to pay for it. Oh, trust me, I ain't say that I ain't take none of the drinks or the food. Oh, don't get wrong, don't get it twisted, baby. I was definitely thoroughly enjoying myself. For sure, for sure. So anyway, so I go to the bathroom. So he followed me back to the bathroom. And before I could walk in, he on my heels like, man, I'd do anything just for a little taste. Come on, like I got this money. Like, man, we could go to any room you want. We could go here, there. We could go to a room right now, 400 a night. We could go travel and this and that. Man, come on. I'm like, dude, like, no, like, how many times do I gotta tell you? Like, we've been friends. I am not interested. Like, I respect you. I don't know what you got going on now, but that ain't it. Like, this ain't it. I am not with it. You know what I mean? Like, you tripping. Like, yo, you got a chick out there. Beautiful girl. You feel me? She don't look better than me, but you know what I mean? Like, go ahead on. You owe some trash. Type of situation. So after that, he was salty. Cause men, you got all this money and you trying to show yourself and all this, you feeling away that I didn't once again told you that I'm not interested. Too much talking. Or them dollars at the end, big baller. You feel me? But no, he couldn't even pay. He couldn't even pay for it. I was cool. If I probably would have propositioned it, he would have paid for it though. If I would have been on some like, all right, give me 1,500 or I don't know, give me however much, he would have paid for it. He would have act like, oh, it ain't tricking if you got it type of situation. But he definitely would have paid for it if I would have made it sound that way. He definitely would have paid for it. Um. So boom. So I go use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Now, man, I'm in the bathroom talking to another guy because I'm about to, set my little thing up because I'm about to finish drinking their liquor and eating their chicken and potato skins and all that and go meet up because I got another move. You feel me? So the girl, she comes walking back there and she walks in the bathroom like, I'm sick of you. I'm just tired of you. You just some. So now it ain't nothing with me, her, and this other lady in the. I'm looking around like, oh, I know she ain't talking to me. I know you ain't talking to me. Like, so I'm looking at the lady like, hey, she's talking to you, like, and I get ready to walk around her because she like lightweight blocking the door, and she like, no, I'm talking to you, and kind of lightweight bump me on the shoulder. I pushed that bitch so hard, I like to push her through the goddamn bathroom wall. I said, bitch, this ain't that, hoe. Like, what the, like, girl? Nah, what you want to do, tussle in this month? Like, what's up? She like, so you gonna ask him to come to the bathroom with you back here and basically proposition him to go to the hotel with him, and he told you no, and something. I said, girl, if you don't shut up. I said, so basically, he didn't flip the story around and told you some trash, and you believe it. Bitch, you just as dumb as you look. I'm gone. I don't want that nigga. I'm like, real talk, you would have been the one looking stupid. I said, matter of fact, I bet you I could go out there right now. And if I tell the nigga I'm going home with him, you're going to be in this bar looking stupid. If I tell him right now that he could come to my house or we could go to a hotel or to a motel or to whatever, he's going to come. And you're going to be looking like an idiot. Right now, this moment. Even after he tried to get with me, I told him no. He just told you a lie. And if I go back out here and tell him right now, like, yeah, come on, let's go, he's gonna come. Period. He's gonna come. Whatever. He ain't gonna do nothing. Did. Blaze, blaze, blaze. I said, oh, you don't believe me? Let me show you something. I walk right out the bathroom. I walk right up to him. I'm like, what's up, baby? But now he looking kind of puzzled. I said, I don't know what I was thinking. I do want to go to the hotel with you when we leave here. I'm like, I know you ain't ready to leave right now. I'm like, but I'm about to go. I'm like, when you leave here, just like, he like, I'm ready to go right now. What's up? Where we about to go? So the girl's standing there right next to us having this conversation. I said, so you going with me? I'm like, you ain't gonna stay here with old girl and finish out your night? You going with me, right? He like, yeah, man, you know how long I've been wanting you? Man, I've been wanting you forever, man. I'm so in love with you, man. I just love everything about you, man. I love your attitude. I love this. I love that. Da 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 da. He's expressing his love for me. She's sitting there looking like a plumb dumb idiot. I said, so you're going with me? Man, yeah, man. I'm like, what about her? He like, man, she'll be all right. She drove here herself anyway. Immediately, I just go to walk out the door. He on my heels. I said, no, that's okay. I changed my mind. I'm smooth. Man, he looked back so hurt. He looked hurt. But the only reason I was doing that was so I could prove my point. You know what I mean? Like, so he just lied to you or lied to me, been lying to you. You try to confront me about him being a liar, but you're still dating him. And then we all here together. He tried to talk to me. Then he lied to you because I told him no. And then you come in my face like you about to check me. Even had the nerve to bump me, so I pushed you on the ground. Didn't hit you, just pushed you. And then turn around and got to prove to you that this dude loved my whole life. Been loving my whole life the whole time we been friends. Man, gone. Go ahead on. I hate having to do stuff like that because you hate to like I ain't in the, I'm not like a person feelings type of person. Like I don't want to intentionally hurt nobody's feelings, but I had to show her like, girl, quit playing with me. That type of situation would be sad. But last time I heard, I don't deal with him or her. Last time I heard, they were still together. I'm like, maybe he don't be lying no more. I don't know. Whatever. What's good? What's goody? Oh, my girl, Miami K. What's up, baby? Hold up. Y'all done said so much stuff up in here. Hold on. I got so much stuff to read. Just talking. First play. Okay. In the air. Now they ask you, it ain't tripping if you got it. I guess it ain't smoking. If I ain't had exactly. The fuck. Peaches, 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 peaches. What's goody? profile. Got him. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my girl, Miami K. She does have a channel. Everybody who is not subscribed to her, man, we had it going up here. We got it going up here. We got Chocolate Drive. We got subscribers to her. We got Wildcat Nation. We got people subscribing to her. We got people subscribing to Storm. We got people subscribing to who else was in here? We really did. Today is a very supportive day. I mean, but I feel like almost in every single one of my lives, if it's a or if it's a YouTuber or content creator in here, we drop their links and I get at least one subscription every live, for my guests. Because most of the time, most of the people always be subscribed to me, unless it be somebody who ain't never been to my live before. But man, I love that. I love that for my channel and for my lives that we actually support. We support. And I want to know who is willing to. All I want to know who is willing to let me interview them. I want to start doing interviews. I want to know more about y'all. I want to ask questions. I want to know about your childhood. I want to know about your growing up, from childhood to adulthood. I want to ask the hard questions. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Yeah, I really want to start doing interviews like real bad. I think I would be good at it. Oh God. I kind of blinked out right quick. You gonna ask the hard ones? Yeah, I really want to start doing interviews. I'm for real. Senior citizen moment. I'ma ask the hard ones, meaning I'ma ask the hard questions. What y'all trying to say? Hold up. You're listening and cooking. Ooh, what you cooking? Chocolate drop. Oh, Miami K. Brandy is subscribed to you. Ooh, my neck. Thank you, Brandy, for subscribing to my girl, Miami K. Steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Girl, what is your address? Can you mail me a steak, some mashed potatoes, and some green beans? Cause I ain't gonna have time to come over there, but can you mail it to me? I could just heat it up when they get here. And croissant rolls. Period. I was talking about me. Oh, that's good food. Where you at? Right. She in Missouri. 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 She was born in the same city my mother and my aunts and uncles was born in. Hey Ty. Hey Ty, Missouri. Ooh. That sounds good. It do. Yeah. I got you, Peach. Period. Give me a good meal. What kind of steak you cooking? My favorite steak is ribeye. I'm not burning cornbread today. Girl, I do it all the time. I swear I do. Okay, Kia. What's the name of that Kia truck that everybody got? He just cut me off. Is that a small town? It's a very small town. Like, I think it literally only got like a couple thousand people in it or something. Last time I read up on it, it's like a very, very small town. Or it might used to be real small back in the day or something. 5 for 20 at the food job. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live because I'm about to be at my last stop. I thank y'all for coming through. I thank y'all for the support. Everybody who is in here, Brandy and Thing, y'all really have been supportive today. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to everybody. I definitely appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. Just remember the things I said about forgiveness. Just because you forgive somebody don't mean you got to be bothered with them. Even if you love them, you can love them from a distance. That's definitely a thing. What I was about to say, don't let nobody play in your face. If they lying to you, if they are betraying you in any way, if they doing you wrong, if they mean you no good, quit dealing with them. You know what I mean? Because if you are a good person and you know you a good person, then stand on what you believe in. Because your goodness don't stop just because somebody did you wrong. Stand on it. What I was about to say. But I just thank everybody for coming in here. Storm, Chocolate Drop, who else was in here? Wildcat, Thing, Brandy, who else was in here today? I can't even remember nobody else, but everybody. And of course, our moderator and my co-hostess with the mostest, all occasions, my sister. We love you. We appreciate you. If y'all feel like it, y'all can throw some purple hearts in the chat on behalf of my sister. All occasions, we love you. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? She is really a great moderator, y'all. Her thing be on point all the time. And even though she ain't feeling too well, she been sick really this whole week. We love her and we appreciate her for sure. That's right. Throw them purple parts up. We love you, sis. We appreciate you. But good night, y'all. You already know how it always is. Be comfortable, be confident, and most importantly, be peachy. Peach out. Bye.